Today we're doing a pre-purchase survey of a Westerly Tempest sailing yacht from the late 1980s. I'm just looking through the gas system. Now, it'd be very important to say here that I'm not a gas safe register technician. I'm not qualified in any way to inspect gas systems, but it's important that as a marine surveyor you kind of know what looks good and what looks bad, so you can make good advice and then recommend getting the appropriate technician in to do a proper job of it. So I've just opened up the gas locker and there's several things that jump straight out at me that tell me this gas system is far from safe. Here's what I found. So as soon as you open the gas locker, straight away you're thinking, oh my word, what are we going to find in here? First and obvious clues you find are rusty bottles that clearly have been here for a long time. Look at the filth on this hose. Look at the condition of the very corroded fixing for the top of the gas bottle. Look at the state of the regulator. That looks like it's seen better days. Then when you start to scratch a little bit deeper underneath the surface, you find the hose was manufactured in 2014 to BS 3212-2, which is the old standard that was superseded in 2019. But even so, this hose is 11 coming on 12 years of age. The condition of the regulator, the condition of the gas top here. When I came on board, it was open, and there's a small pressure gauge here which shows me it's fully discharged. That's no surprise, this was wide open, and I know the boat's been sat here for several months. And then probably best of all is if I just zoom in a little bit right at the back end here, the connection where it goes into the input side of the regulator, it's not even on tight, happily turning away, no doubt leaking gas. And the problem with it leaking gas is, of course, that has to go down to the bottom of the gas locker where there's a hole that leads out to a skin fitting underneath the transom, and all this wood here is rotten, it's full of leaves. Almost guarantee that that gas locker drain is blocked and won't allow the gas to escape, which means it'll just build up in here. It should come out here and then go down the cockpit score below, but they're all blocked as well. You start to see how you can quickly line up some lemons and come up with an explosive situation very quickly. Being a marine surveyor doesn't make you an expert in any given area. Everyone comes to the trade with different strengths and weaknesses depending on what their professional background has been to that date. But the important thing is that you can look at a system and work out very quickly when it's time to call in the experts. And this is a classic case of that. This boat desperately needs a full revamp of the gas system by a gas safe registered engineer to make it safe and usable again. Anyway, hope you found that useful. If you did, check out this video here where I found very, very thin steel on a narrowboat. Doesn't do the gas at all, but worth watching anyway. Thanks for watching, see you next time.